Hello everyone, my name is Hasty Swampert, and I am proud to announce my 21st clear of Purity Forest with Linoone, and this clear also represents the first clear of 2022. You may be watching that the 20th clear with Parasect, but that was not done in 2022, just a disclaimer. And speaking of not being done in 2022, I have a Google Doc that will be in a link in the description below that will list all my clears in Purity Forest, and I think I'll also add some fails or a document fails that I think are worth including because there were some Pokemon that failed on like floor 80, floor 92, 94. Those ones were painful. But there are also some Pokemon that you didn't think would go so far, but gone farther than you would think. And I thought that they would be worth including. But I'd have to put in photographic evidence, and I don't know how long that will take. But I will work on that. Do look at that doc. It's full of information. It will be updated, and there may be a correction or two. There will be some information that's missing, but I've rambled on about that for a minute. So let's talk about Linoone. Linoone is good, let's say. It's pretty good at what it does. It's a glass cannon. It is full of power. It's probably the best leveler in the game all around because when you look at that number, getting to level 30 for a lot of Pokemon can be a complete crapshoot. But for this, it doesn't even need 85,000 experience. That's a big deal because to give you more of an idea, at level 20, it doesn't even need 10,000 experience, which is really fast. So I was spending a good portion of the time grinding for Skarmory, just hitting level 20, and then after that point, I decided I'm just going to passively grind throughout the dungeon because it's full of power, as you can see. And I didn't bump into any Joy Seeds until the 44th floor. And from there, I was able to at least find Joy Seeds. And before I went into floor 80, I was able to hit level 29. And at level 29, it gets Fury Swipes, which this move with two hits beats Venomoth. With two hits, it beats Porygon 2. It pretty much, with two hits, it takes everything out. Except Metagross. Metagross, I think, needs a third Fury Swipe to go down. But same with Claydol. Claydol's a bit of a doozy in this dungeon. Yet not many know about it. But this Pokemon was just so powerful to where I had frustration, but frustration was outclassed by Tackle and Headbutt when I still had it before I replaced it with Fury Swipes. So I found this random Dig TM lying around, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to teach it Dig. It beats the Rock types, it beats the Steel types. It's an all around really good Pokemon. And I had Rest, which was actually pretty handy, even with its garbage defenses, because having full health is rather crucial. And I did get hit by a Silver Wind from Venomoth, but it actually only did about 70 something damage, so I was able to kind of get away into an alley and not have Linoone get hit again. So all around, it's a really solid Pokemon. And I had an X-ray specs, I think on floor 8 or 9, which I ended up stealing because I don't have it here anymore, but I had an Invisify orb, so I was able to just use an Invisify orb, go right to the stairs of the X-ray specs, and move on. Pass Scarf was also sold from another Kecleon shop, and same with the Warp Scarf, so all those items I got were through shops. In Somnoscope, I was going to use for Parasect, but I ended up not using it because I had a Chesto Berry and it was sticky for longer than it should have because I couldn't find a cleanse orb until the 80s. So there's that. And along with that, I had plenty of food, I had plenty of elixirs. None of that was an issue. The big Just the big thing was that I couldn't get hit twice or else I would just lose. And also, pickup is just a fantastic ability to have at the beginning of the game because you could get some neat items like I got a twist band. On the first floor, I actually got a life seed, and on that same floor, I also found two citrus berries, so I was able to gain 7 hit points on the first level without gaining a level, which was fantastic because this hit point number isn't really great for level 29. But yeah, this was just a really exciting run. This was done on the first try, which is crazy because you can't really make much of a mistake in this type of run. So I'm happy with this result, and pretty much all I have to say. I think this took around probably 2.5 hours because I just spent a lot of time on like floor 15 just gaining levels with Skarmory. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to check the Google Doc in the link below. I'll do my best to update it whenever there's a clear post on YouTube, and that is it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, comment, share it with your buds, and have a good one.